Okay, ready, go. Ready, go. The frontal view here. Yeah, so before you start, you will quickly change the wrist position here. And then bring this up. You have a lot of wrist cock in this view here. And then quickly coming down. So in this, your lower body is really silent, quiet. So the lower body is not really participating in the swing here. But because your upper body is quite strong, so you can still generate good speed and distance.
But can always use more.
Once you start using the legs, the swing becomes easier. And then
I need that with my age. I'll be 50 on my next birthday. So I need easier.
you're 50 years young.
Yeah.
But so again, yeah, it's all coming from the upper body. And let's see what happens if we engage the lower body more.
Sure.
So what happens is actually the muscles here are big muscles here. So if you use these muscles well, then the swing should be easier. But pretty much in your case, all the upper body muscles are doing, both the speed generation and the direction control.
Okay.
So it has a lot of burden there. Yeah. So it's you're using your wrist and then upper body mainly. So I can say this is a wrist dominant swing. Generally, when you have wrist dominant swing, then you downplay the body motion because you put a lot of effort with the wrist. So in your case, more than anything, we need to awaken your lower body. Okay. So let's start with
As Tiger would say, activate the glutes.
Glutes and the power jaw muscles, obviously. And then stand on the plate. Let's try to dance with me. So put the arms here. And then really fix the arms to the body so that you don't try to use the shoulder girdles in the arms. Just to keep it here. If you think this whole thing is just one unit here, then in order to move this, then you have to use these muscles, right? So with that, so lean forward. Now from here, let's shift it to the left. Then your left hip is on the left foot, right? And with this, you will bend the left knee a little bit. Okay? And then once you go here, push the ground with the foot, then it will bring the hip up, right? And then instead of standing up this way, so from here, as you push with you just using that, turn here. Okay. And then from here, shift it to the right without turning the body. Don't worry, you're not going to fall this way. Just keep the right hip over the right foot. Now your right knee is flexed here. Again, push the ground with the foot, and using that, generally just turn here. And then shift the left. Now it's on the left side. Push the ground and then turn your body. Shift it to the right, turn. Shift the left, turn. Shift the right, turn. To the left and turn. Shift to right and turn, left and turn, right and turn, left and turn. Now you're using your legs a lot more.
Yeah, certainly.
So let's go with this. Shift to left, turn, shift to right, turn, shift to left, turn, right, turn, left, turn, right, turn, left, turn, right, turn here.
Okay. Yeah, so I think what I understand is the tendency is to dip, but you want to keep the hips level perpendicular.
So when you shift, naturally this side, so here, initially when you just shift here, that this side goes down, so it's flexed here. Then you are in good position to push the ground, right? And using the leg extension, push and using that generate this turn here. And then the pelvis will turn with it.
Okay.
And then shift to right. Naturally, you're here. Push the ground and then turn. So the engine for turn motion is the legs.
Okay.
So you have to use the knee flexion extension more actively. So again,
Okay.
so shift the left turn, shift the right turn, left turn, right turn, left turn, right turn, left turn. And then here, you have to have a good push. Okay. So to almost try to extend the leg when you push.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Instead of finishing somewhere is awkward here. Push all the way. And then because of this extension, you will naturally have the fall this way, and automatically you have this one. Push, and then you will come here. So you don't have to intentionally lower the body. Okay. Using this push will bring up the body, and then that way here. And then push the ground, and then come here. Push the ground to turn, and then come here. And particularly in the backswing, instead of moving the hip backward quite a bit, try to more bring this up.
Okay.
Okay, let's stop there. And then try to tap. Yeah, in order to do that, you have to shift more.
Yeah, definitely.
And also extend more. Stand tall. Not the upper body. Mm-hmm. Keep the upper body here, but stand tall like this. No, stand on the right side. Do not pull this back. So it's just to stand on the right side. You are really standing on the right leg here. And also stand on the left leg. And then, so try to just extend this leg also. If you have enough shift and stand on this side, your right leg will be generally extended. Okay. Not this way here. The same thing here. Yeah. So this has to be again straightened, pretty much. And then extend this more. Extend this more. Extend. Bring the, yeah. So push the ground and stand. Okay. Stand tall. This is fairly straightened. This is also straightened. Okay. That means you have enough shift and turn. But don't ever bring the hip back too much. Okay. So what happens is, you're going this position here. You cannot extend this that well. Okay. So instead of sitting down, go drop the body a little bit and then push and then stand tall. Shift the drop and then push and tall. Drop and push, drop and push, drop and push, drop and push. Yeah. So with that, let's dance with me. Again, this time we'll connect everything. Okay. So start from the left side, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So in this process, you're not intentionally turning this. Keep it here. So almost you're just stepping. Okay. Just the main component of this motion is just the stepping. Okay. Using stepping, have this natural motion. Yeah. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now narrow your stance a little bit. So in order to do this really well, you have to have a good shift. So don't be afraid of shifting.
Yeah. It's another one, you want to sway, like Bobby Jones.
Sway.
In the barrel.
Sway means this one here. And then shift, active shift means this, more this motion here.
Okay. So it's okay to have a little weight moving laterally.
So slight lateral motion, but your pelvis is moving more, and your upper body, the head is not moving that much. So imagine you have a big studio mirror. Okay, you're in a dance studio. So this wall is just the mirror. You put two tapes, and then defining this cone-shaped space, and then watching your motion there. You keep moving. So now I'm moving my pelvis quite a bit, right? But your head is not moving that much. So you are in this space. This is moving actively. This is not much. So you're going reverse pivot, reverse pivot, reverse pivot. But if you go this way, this is sway. That the whole axis is shaking, then it's a problem. Or outside, keep the sun behind your body. Then you have the shade or the shadow, right? And then put 2 sticks on the ground, and then you can do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
So don't be afraid of by shifting the pelvis and then turning, but your upper body is relatively stationary. Shift and turn, yeah, shift and turn, shift and turn. And then it's not coming from your shoulder girdle motion or arm motion here, but by pushing, you really have the feel of stepping, 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 stepping. So you can actually take small steps, okay? Step, 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 slide off, slightly off, slightly off, slightly off. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah. And also when you shift, keep the shoulder closed. Shift, and then once shift is done, then pushing and turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so shift. When you shift, almost you are shifting backward because your body is turned this way. And then if you shift, then you're going this way. And then by pushing the ground, then turn. So this leg push has to give you good pelvis turn. Pelvis turn will give you a good shoulder turn. So again. Yeah. You have the tendency of wide stance and then also sitting down like this. You're keeping knees. But here, mobilize your legs instead of maintaining an awkward posture.
Yeah,
Okay?
it's tough, I'm a former athlete, everything is explosiveness is here, so golf is so different.
In golf also, when you try to push, before that you will lower your body. So as you shift, you naturally lower this side and then push. And then here, and the push here. So you have, yes, you have an active leg action here. But if you keep the stance like this, all you do is this kind of motion here. So awaken your legs and the pelvis. The dance. Push, 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 push. Shift the first and turn, shift and turn, shift and turn, shift and turn, shift and turn. Now instead of sliding the pelvis like this, just shift the whole body and push. Shift the whole body and push. This push action is the key.
Okay.
That's where the accent is. So if you have a metronome ticking, then it will be tick, 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 tick. So the metronome ticks will match your pushing action. When you push, then hip will move up, right?
Yep.
With that, you will be able to turn the pelvis and the shoulders.
Okay.
So again, up, up. So dance. Up, up, yes, up, 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 up. Very good. Up, up. Look at how your lower body is moving now compared to your initial.
I can feel it. It's a little burn.
And then, so when you are in this position here, you will feel a lot of tension in the hip here.
Okay.
When you're here, you will feel tension here. It's obvious because leg is extending, and then your pelvis is turning here. So it'll naturally stop over rotation. When you have a flat turn with the knees flexed here, you can turn a lot. It's a flat turn. Then here, you cannot use the legs that well. But if you raise this side, go up here, so this side is high, this side is low, you are raising this side, then you will be able to use the right leg. So this is to use the leg muscles more. So again, Yeah. Up, up, push, 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 up, 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 up. Yeah. So in this rhythm, no need to worry about down motion because as you shift, you will naturally have down motion. If your intention is to push the ground well, then automatically you will lower your body so that you can do it easily, right? Yeah. So shifting and then pushing up, shift and push up, shift and push up, shift and push up, instead of intentionally try to lower the body. Right. When you try to lower the body, that means you are shifting and turning at the same time. That's why you have to lower the body. But if the shift is done earlier, so this is called the shift-turn rhythm or shun rhythm. So shift first, then turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn. Then you can really put the accent to the push action. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the dance.
It's going to take some drills.
Yeah. I will record. I'll record this. Okay. So keep moving left and right. Okay. Ready, go. Push, 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 push. Now let's exaggerate it more actively. Push, 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 push. Instead of using shoulder girdles, intentionally try to turn your shoulder girdles. Try to use the legs to turn the body. Go. Turn, turn, using the leg action. Turn, 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 turn. Okay. And yeah, you're getting into this rhythm here. Mm-hmm. So now let's try this. This is I call it the rocking board. My friend call it the balance board, but stand on this, do the same thing. Okay. So shift and turn, 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 shift and turn. When you do it correctly, what happens is this will drop first because you're shifting. Right. Once this is on the ground, then by turning, you will minimize the rotation of the board here. Because it is already anchored there, right? Yeah. Right? Here, turn, turn. But if it's not right, you have tendency of this motion here. So, okay. Maintain reasonable stance, comfortable stance, and then shift, turn, turn. When you shift, okay, this side here. Your foot is closer to the fulcrum, so it's harder to drop this side. This is the center here.
Got you. I'm looking at the crack in the curve. Okay, let's see if I can find it here.
Yeah, I didn't want to put the fulcrum right in the gap here, so.
It makes sense.
Yeah, just look at the board and then, yeah. From there, have a good shift to the left first, then turn. Oh, when you shift, again, maintain the turned position. Okay. So from here, shift here, and then turn, shift, turn. Don't worry about dropping. You actually have to hear this heavy sound. When it hits the ground, you should hear this heavy impact sound. That means that you are shifting really well. But currently, you are too cautious.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
Don't worry, it will just only drop. Mm-hmm. On the left side, almost you're turning and shifting at the same time. Okay. On the left side, still shift first and then turn. All right. Don't worry, just drop the body. So for the arms, so from here, just drop the body. And then when you go down, flex the knee enough. From here, then push, and then shift here. Push, shift, push, shift, push, shift, push, shift, push. After you hear the sound, and then turn.
Okay.
Particularly on the left side, you are turning too early. The turn is coming from here. You're not using the push. Okay. Without the board, you can do it, but with the board here, you shift and then just try to turn this way, but instead by pushing the ground, pushing action turns the body.
Okay, let's try.
Keep the arms down. So shift, and then push the ground and turn. Oh, when it drops, your body goes up. No. Still, as it drops, still you have to keep this flexed.
Okay.
After the dropping, then push and turn. Drop here, push and turn. Drop here, push and turn. Okay? Backswing side is okay. You have the right timing. But downswing side, you are shifting and turning at the same time. Perhaps that's your swing pattern right now. That's why. Let me show you this again. So watch me doing this. Okay. It's always important to watch. So here. So this turn, instead of focusing on this turn, you have to focus on pushing action. After dropping, push, drop, push, drop, push, drop, push. Then the shoulder will automatically turn. You are not intentionally turning the shoulder, okay? Drop and push, drop and push. Push, yeah. And the shift and the drop and push. And drop and push. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let's say when we walk, instead of walking like this, we just let the body go. We trust, let the body go, and then you will take the step on time, right? If you take a side step, the same thing. Instead of going this way, you just let the body go, right? Instead of. So when you try to reach out, it's hard to drop this side. But when you let the body go, then naturally it'll drop. And then push. Drop, push, drop, push, drop, push, drop, push. So you let the body drop. Mm-hmm. Kick the leg actively after dropping. After dropping, kick and kick. So your focus should be kick, okay. Not the shoulder, intentional shoulder turn. Oh, so here, from this side here, shift first. Now this side dropped, and then turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn here. Part of the reason why you cannot shift it that way is you're not using the right leg to generate this motion here. So the role of the right leg, so on this side here, while pushing the ground, you'll be able to bring the hip up, right? But at the same time, you're pushing laterally. If you push laterally, then the ground will push this way. Using that push, you are generating this shift here. So if you just stand on this side and stay on this side, and then try to go here, everything goes at the same time. But by using this push down and laterally, you are generating this shift. It's not this motion here, rather shift and then turn.
Okay.
So here,
I get the
again,
sequence.
again, so fold your arms, lean forward slightly. So let's say you are in this position here. If you just stay here, then it's hard to do this. So again, as you push, turn, and then you have to generate this motion. This is called the recentering motion. This is coming during the backswing. Shift away, push, and then recenter. All happens during the backswing. This recentering will automatically give you this shift here.
Okay.
Again, without not on the board, but. Yeah. Exactly. So both ways is done the same way now on the board.
All right.
So this tells you how reluctant you are to the use of the legs and also weight shift.
Then maybe 13 years of forcing myself to keep this stable.
And trying something like an X Factor. Huh?
Yeah.
So now I'll guide you. So time to my motion. Shift the left, turn. Shift the right, turn. 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 So yes, now it's better. So let's do. I'll also do the same thing.
Okay.
This is the original version that I made a long time ago. This is a fancier version. But so we're dancing together. Also try to match the sound with the dropping sound. So go to left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Let's make it a bit faster. Slower. Faster. Slower. It's all a matter of leg action.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when
it really is reprogramming, literally for me, reprogramming from this to this.
yeah, you understand why I canceled the swing analysis, but changed it to reprogramming today.
Yeah.
So it's really important to develop good lower body action. And in the end, once you are skillful enough, then as we just did, you can change the tempo, the magnitude. These are all coming from your leg actions. And then these are just the turning. So this is the locomotive.
Yeah.
And these are the passengers, right? So slow, slow. But the key is always push, push. So drop, push, drop, push, drop, push, drop, push. Swing, 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 swing. Now, so let's go up. This time, let's try to swing the arms down the, and then stand on the board. As you again swing back and forth, you are shifted to the right. So this, I don't know, this is left. So the middle of the board is the center, the fulcrum. Yeah, there. And this time you will try to swing the arms as well. Okay. So let's go with me. left side, left, right, 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 left, right. Look at you. Yeah, you can match the tempo and you can quickly change things. That's what happens. Again, it's all coming from the leg action. The only thing here is, what I see here is almost a figure 8 type motion here. So instead of go up here and then dropping this down and coming out this way, instead of doing this, just to try to maintain consistent plane like this. Let the arms go, arms go, arms go, instead of try to do something like this. When this happens, your pelvis slides. So when the whole body is kind of moving together, I call it shift. And then if the upper body goes more, it's a sway. If the pelvis goes a lot more, it's called a slide. So we need the shift, good shift. So again, also what will help in this process is, in your image, instead of trying to pull this down here, just to drop it, and then push up here. Push up, push up, push up, instead of bringing it down. But just to throw out, throw up, throw up, throw up, throw up, throw up. Yeah. So come here. So instead of go up here and try to bring it down here, then your pelvis has to slide.
Right.
So just to go up, stay here, and then just the whole body shifts this way, and then throw this up. With throwing action, you will be able to extend this leg quite well. Stay here, and then shift, and then throw. And at the end, you have to have enough time. Another problem is a quick transition. Go up, right? You have to have more time. So we need the mature end of the motion here, mature end of the motion, instead of pulling it down. So using the speed here, throw up, wait until this is done, come down and throw up here, throw up here, throw up here. With that, you'll be able to see that the leg is pushing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that motion is a lot more consistent. Mm-hmm. And then this time, try to push the ground hard. With the active push, then you will be able to turn faster and throw the arms. Yeah, everything is connected, then you cannot completely finish shift here and then try to turn, shift and turn. It's impossible because everything is connected. Then these are overlapped here, but as you try to swing hard, what happens is this board will turn this way. That means now you're generating active torque here. Yeah. So the reaction torque will turn the board this way. Okay, now, so this has done its own purpose. So this is good. So again, the same thing, but this time the arms down here. We try to throw the arms, okay, by using the leg actively. So on the mat here, swing, swing, throw, throw, throw. By using left leg action, throw, throw. Right leg, right, left, right, left. So try to throw the arms as fast as possible. Throw, yes. Throw, throw, yes. You see now how well you are using your lower body. So I'll
Good workout. I can feel the burn in the glutes.
yeah. I'll record this. So do the same thing. And then let's do this. So as you swing and swing, I would say swing, swing. And then when I start counting, 1, 2, 3, and then wind up. Okay, after 3, you have a good wind up and throw one last time. Okay, ready, go. Swing, swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, wind up, let it go. That's it, that's it, that's it. So here, swing, 1, 2, 3, wind up, let it go. Okay. Again. So 1, 2, 3, you build up, and then after 3, you have good wind up. Don't worry about pulling this down and everything. Just give good wind up by throwing the arms that way. Good wind up, and from there. Okay, ready, go. Swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, wind up, swing. So that's the idea. So in the backswing, you have to generate good wind-up instead of just do this. You have to have generate good wind-up of the body. Then on the way down, you will be able to use the body. You get the rhythm now here. So it's a very different mic here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, low body action.
I want to take that to the golf course.
Now, after 3, it's just a swing. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, swing, finish. So I will record from this side. So let's see how it looks like from the frontal view. Okay, ready, go. One, 2, 3, wind up, swing. Yeah, now your legs are working with your body. And then let's go to the kettlebell swing. This is a 10-pounder.
Okay.
10-pounder. And then hold it this way, so your palms forward. Then imagine the same thing you just did. Okay. With the bare hands you did this, but swing, swing. 1, 2, 3, wind up, swing. So in doing this,
Don't release the kettlebell.
no, then you break this expensive cameras. Yeah. So then no need to go too far here, and then so that it goes this way here. So it has to stay on this side. Okay, so here and then here, and also instead of using your arms to control this, it's just simply hanging, and then it shows the pendulum motion, right? Then again your legs, this body rhythm will swing this, and see if you can do this. So yeah, relax your arms to as much as possible, and then so let's start swinging. Swing. Oh, the backswing is going too far back here.
Okay.
Even in the backswing, try to swing it more laterally.
Okay. Right.
Just to keep a pendulum motion here.
Okay. All right.
This is a heavy bag of cement. You're trying to load it to on the back of the truck.
Okay.
And then you cannot simply do this. Right. So you have to go back and forth several times, develop the speed, and then try to load onto the truck. Okay. Okay. Oh, from the beginning already. From the beginning, if you turn your body this way here, leaning this way, it's going in.
Okay.
You have to go more this way.
Okay.
So not inside here, but more this way. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're hitting my hand. So
you don't want me to hit your hand?
No.
Okay.
Just going this way. So use the momentum of the kettlebell. Mm-hmm. If this has speed, the automatically will go this way. Mm-hmm. So throw this up, throw this up, throw this up, throw this up. Use the momentum here instead of try to bring it in. Okay, again. Yeah, swing, use the momentum, swing, use the legs, shift and turn, shift to push, shift to push, shift to push. It's coming in more and more. So here, let me show this. So if you really just hold it, instead of try to manipulate this, just hold it, swing, swing, swing. So this is a swing.
Oh, okay.
This is a swing in
I
your
should allow
backyard.
for some movement here. I'm trying to keep it stable here, but it's okay to allow for the.
Relax. You're just holding onto it, but you're not forcing the kettlebell motion anyways using your arms. Just use the body rhythm. Try to swing it back and forth. So more than anything, feel the motion of the kettlebell. Swing. You're not shifting. Swing, shift, swing, shift, shift, swing, shift, swing, shift, swing, shift, shift, shift. So currently, what you're doing is just the turning. If you look, your leg action goes here, this way turning. But instead, shift, turn, shift, push this side, shift, push this side. Okay. Remember, you're pushing the ground each side. Mm-hmm. Shift the right side more. So shift more and then turn. Because you don't shift your pelvis, what happens is that this is coming inward here. Because the pelvis is here. But shift more, go this way. Now the pelvis shifted right, left, right, left, right. Oh, yeah. Again, remember with what we did. Shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn, shift, turn. Swing, swing. So relax your arms as much as possible. Swing, swing, feel the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, wind up, swing. So here, you can increase the amplitude quite a bit by using more bouncing and rhythmic action without using your upper body much. Swing, swing, swing. You see, in my case, the kettlebell is going more laterally because I don't force this. Okay? Just it's hanging here because I'm moving my body. Using that, I can generate this oscillation here. Swing, swing. 1, 2, 3. Wind up, swing. That's again figure 8. You're weaving like this. Instead, just go here. Stand up, stand up, stand up. You have to push the ground good, and then bring the side you are turning to up. Yeah. So no need to bring this in and try to come this way. Just let it go, and then come down. Let it go, come down. Yeah. That way you will be able to cut off all the unnecessary movement again. So your rotation mainly about your spine axis. But if your spine moves like this, the whole thing is precessing, right? So here, turn, 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 turn. Instead of going this way and this way here. This is pelvic slide. Pelvic shift, 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 shift. Just to feel the weight of the kettlebell, feel the motion of the kettlebell, and then let it go instead of try to bring it inward. Throw, 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 throw. That's better. Yeah. Now you are simplifying the motion. Throw, 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 throw. Yeah. The one. So we started from this, and then now the kettlebell. These are all the same. The only difference is now with the kettlebell, you have the weight, heavy weight here. So the timing should work with this. So you have to find the natural timing for this motion. This one, you cannot go really fast. You cannot go like this. So you have to respect the inertia of the kettlebell. And then you have to time your body motion to this one. And then one thing is that you don't try to dominate this. Okay? Just play with it. Imagine in your backyard, you have a swing under the tree. When your kid is riding the swing, then you will push, wait, and then push, wait, and push, instead of just to try to dominate it, right? So you have to wait until this is completed and then push. So here, so when this is completed, you're naturally introducing this shift motion before it's completed. And then when the shift is done, then you will start the turning motion. Also, at the end of this turn, before it ends, you will introduce the shift motion and then let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. But here, you don't try to dominate. Wait until this is done. Okay, so play with the kettlebell. Respect its inertia. So sufficiently shift it to this side and then throw, shift and 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 throw. Okay, so in general, your lower body action has improved quite a bit, but still you have the reluctance to shift the pelvis this way. But it's okay, it's understandable, because this is typically how golf is taught by the instructors. So they say you don't move the pelvis away that much. So then you chose to move it backward. It goes like this. Right. Then from in the frontal view, you will see this angle here. So pelvis is not shifting enough, right, and your upper body is leaning this way. Naturally, it leads to this motion and outward swing plane here. So your original swing pattern is a draw, right? It's because you're coming into out.
Yeah, that's another thought that I learned was swing inside of a barrel. So there's no room for shifting. And it's got to get rid of that old thought. So
now you have a different image. Here's something holding your hairs. Stay on this side. The camera is over this side. Something is holding your hairs here. You cannot go this way. So whatever image that is. And also, let's try this.
I think Nicholas's coach, Jack Flick, would hold his hair while he swing.
When you put the weight on your shoulder here, and they have good support from the body, then you have to go to this position here instead of this position. Actually, when you do this, it'll put a lot of burden on the back muscles. When you are here, because it's on the axis here, it's a lot easier to maintain this versus this one. Feel it. Put it on your shoulder, and then go to the backswing top posture here. Yeah, this is your natural choice here. You see? Now you feel really strong here. But if your pelvis does not go much, and then you're going this way, it creates a torque, about the back. Yeah, so this is what you need to feel. But naturally, in this position, you have the feel of reverse pivot posture.
Right. Yeah.
So this will give you good support.
Okay.
So you have to.
A lot of unlearning of like, do not reverse pivot, do not, shift.
I don't know why I only have done golf research for about seriously started in 2009, so for 13 years, right?
Uh-huh.
And I played golf for over about 20 years, let's say. But the part I don't understand is why the modern golf instruction was going this way, while all the natural movement pattern, everything indicates it's this direction. So oftentimes you go away from the natural movement pattern through instructions. So this is an interesting trend. But again, your goal is to actually come with a fairly consistent swing plane here. Then your body has to allow that motion. Then the only way, if your upper body leans this way without moving the pelvis here, if you go this way here, naturally it will bring inward here. So you are moving away from the plane. And then the only way you can fight that is going this position here. While still pelvis is not moving, if you lift your upper body here, then you'll be able to go to this position here. Okay, this is not good either. But still, you're not letting it go, so your right leg will not be able to push the ground that well to generate this motion. The best is just to turn the spine about the spine axis. Just turn it this way here. Then naturally, from this position, if you turn this way, then right side goes up, left side goes down, and you will have more support from the right side here. And then if you just turn about the spine axis, then you naturally go to this reverse pivot posture.
Kind of a piston motion with the legs.
So with all this active motion here, it's promoting good axial rotation here, instead of the axis going this way, or the axis going, with the too much slide. So if the shoulder doesn't go this way that much, naturally what will happen is you will bring this down here, with that pelvis will slide. Then you will go to this position here. But if you go this position here, you're going to this position. Yeah. So now, particularly for you, the reason why I'm more focusing on this lower body is because you're already a good golfer. Okay, and then you may eventually have, before your injury, you had the tendency to hit the right and then bring the ball in. That's okay if your preference. And then you are good enough to keep your handicap, single digit low enough. As you have a low single digit handicap. I'm not going to change those things today. Today I'm more focusing on your lower body actually, to awaken your lower body. Okay. Now let's do the rope swing. The thing is, this type of reprogramming, you'll probably not be able to have this kind of experience anywhere. So we can only do it here.
Happy to be here.
So that's why I'm trying to focus on the lower body. Now let's do the rope swing. Okay. The goal here is to generate consistent swing plane here. So you have to pay attention to the motion of the rope, particularly the end of the rope. It's not about your body action here, but in the end you have to generate consistent rope motion. One key aspect there is give enough speed to the rope. If rope is, because you are swinging the rope this way on the inclined plane, right? Because the rope is flexible, if you don't have enough speed, it will drop, fall onto your back. But if it has enough speed, then it will go around your body. So give good initial stroke and then swing. So when the rope has enough speed, you see, it goes around here, goes around here. Okay, your shoulder is a bit wider than mine, so it will end up a bit short here. But still, the bottom line is, when you give enough speed so that the rope goes around your body, it will wrap around you here. But if you stop somewhere here, it falls onto your back. Particularly if it's slow, it drops down here. You have to give enough speed to the rope. So swing back and forth. Very good, very good. Speed-wise is really good. Now, so there are two purposes for the rope swing. Okay. The first is to generate consistent swing plane. So no matter what, during the backswing, downswing, you have to maintain consistent swing plane. Currently, your swing plane is more outward, but you need to eventually adjust the direction. But for the moment, let's not focus on that side. But you need to have a consistent swing plane back and forth. But with enough speed, you can easily secure the plane. Now, the second purpose is to wait until this the rope wraps around your body. That means you have to wait a bit more here.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of quickly going down, give it actually, at the end of the backswing, for example, give extra shoulder turn and then let it go around here. Okay. Your goal is not to bring it just quickly here, rather generate good wind-up. When you have good wind-up, automatically downswing, you will be able to use your body. So let it go all the way around your body, give enough time, and then start the downswing. This way the same. At the end of the downswing, it wraps around your body, wait a little bit, and then start the backswing. So at the end, mature the rope motion, and then start the opposite turn. Yeah, so imagine now the timing is a lot better. Mm-hmm. But in general, you lower the speed of the rope. But while maintaining the speed, you can still have more time here. At the end, instead of just stopping here, keep giving more shoulder turn and then coming down. So in the transition, your shoulders are continuously moving and then changing direction instead of stop and then start the downswing. When you have good shoulder wind up, on the way down, you can use the shoulder turn to generate good speed. So try to, at the end of the turn here, keep turning and then coming down instead of just stop and then try to pull your arms down. So in order to do that, it's in your image, if you give extra shoulder turn at the end, extra shoulder turn at the end, extra shoulder turn at the end, then the motion will be continuous. Yeah, you can use your body that much. Why couldn't you do it?
I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, it's just a matter of your swing pattern that you chose to use, right?
Yeah.
Or something you learned through instruction.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but as you start moving your lower body more, you'll add more shoulder turn. Good shoulder turn and then let it go. Good shoulder turn and then let it go. Shoulder turn and then let it go. So still, it will engage the lower body, and you have enough shoulder turn, right? Again, I will record this. Okay. So try to make the motion as smooth, as continuous as possible. So it's just a one long motion, okay, continuous motion, one continuous motion. There's no stop. Everything is continuous. Okay, ready, go. Swing, very good. Now you see how your lower body is moving. It's riding the rhythm. Yeah. It's riding the rhythm. Up, 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 up. You see the leg action?
I like this one a lot. I think I'm going to take this one with me.
Oh, it's yours. It's yours.
No.
No, it's yours.
Yeah?
It's a souvenir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
this is a
we have a
great-
lot of ropes there. I buy a spoon and cut
Thank you.
yeah,
This is
for
great.
for the golfers coming here. Yeah. So you see, your dance. Swing,
Yes.
swing. So who says you are not a good dancer?
No one's ever said that.
Yeah. So really, it's a matter of using your body and to feel the rhythm, and then instead of rushing down here. The thing is that when your legs are active, you cannot go against the rhythm generated by the leg. But if you don't use your leg, then this is possible. But when you use the leg action, already the backbone of the rhythm is set there. And then with this action, it's hard to do this because this motion and the lower motion are not comparable, right?
Yeah.
So that way you can control the timing. Again, I will watch from this direction. Okay, ready, go. Oh, everything is so rhythmic and flowing.
Yeah, I haven't seen those hips move like that in a while.
Let's go back to your initial swing and see.
Yeah. Just
So if you look at your initial swing, no low body action here.
yeah, maybe 5 degrees.
But now, with this action,
Yeah, tremendous.
yeah,
Tremendous.
now your body is working with the upper body. So overall, the rhythm is really good here. It's quite rhythmic and somewhat ballistic, right? Now, so again, this is yours. So let's put it here. Don't forget to take it with you. This is somewhat similar to the rope in the sense that it's flexible reasonably, but it's heavier. So any time when we deal with something heavier, then the tempo should be decreased, right? You cannot swing that fast. So you have to respect the inertia, and you have to match your body rhythm with the inertia of the orange whip. But one thing nice about this is that it has a big ball at the end, so you can easily feel the motion of the end of the whip, and also the weight is reasonably balanced here, so it's not too heavy on this side. So it's a lot easier to handle. So swing this back and forth and find the natural timing, and again show me rhythmic motion using the whole body. So still image that you are using a rope. That means at the end of the backswing, the rope goes around your body, but this one will come down somewhere here. Okay. So wait until the motion of the whip is completed and then change the direction. Now, so what happens is at the end of the backswing, the head goes more this way, so it shows a crossover alignment. It's because your backswing is low here. So when it goes flat here, then head tends to go this way. So bring the shoulder a bit higher.
Okay.
Imagine this. If you go this flat backswing here, then the hand is about shoulder height here. But try to keep the hands a bit higher than the shoulder here. Okay? The easiest way, go here and then try to lift this is hard. But the easiest way to do it is if you bring the shoulder more upright here, along a steeper path here, then automatically the hands will go above your shoulder. Instead of going flat here, try to keep the hands higher than your right shoulder, swing. Then the end of the whip ends up about here instead of going this way.
Okay.
So bring the right shoulder a bit higher using a steeper. Swing. And then also the transition is too quick. So at the end, try to minimize the bending.
Bending? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what happens is if the head wants to go this way, but you're already forcing it this way, then it'll create this bending.
Okay.
So if you minimize the bending here, that means you have to wait until this is completed. Okay. Instead of resisting here, give a little bit of additional shoulder turn here so that it doesn't bend much. And then start the downswing. So go here, swing, swing. So if this is the swing plane here, it keeps moving, and the head should be here instead of going. So you should be able to see the head of the whip, and then pay attention to where it is going. If the motion here, this is the motion plane, as it continues here, the head should come here instead of here. It's because you go flat and then you're stopping here, then the whip cannot go any further and then pushed this way. So if you let it go a bit more, instead of hold it and stop it, let it go a bit more, then it will go more down here.
I'll try.
So try to minimize the bending at the end. So that means you don't force the whip. Okay? Yeah, allow the whip, continue the motion, let it go. Yeah, that's the idea. Swing, 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 swing. And then in doing that, make sure at least here, you should have a consistent swing plane here. Okay? If you have instability here, or at the end of downswing, then it's hard to bring the whip along the same plane here. Your goal is to maintain consistent plane and have enough time at the end so that minimize the bending. Yeah. So as you repeat this motion, always your goal is you can set a visual target there, and then bring the club along the plane consistently. So if you have inconsistency here, that you have to adjust to your body motion to make sure you have a consistent swing plane. That's the club-centric perspective. All in all, the body will generate the club motion. However, in the end, we want to have a consistent club motion, right? So it's not for the pleasure of the body, but rather to secure a consistent club head motion. So again, let me record this. Okay, ready, go. Okay, yeah. So this is heavy, so when you swing this hard so many times, then you can quickly tire yourself. But, here is a bit flat, and then the head goes this way. Yeah, but your lower body is now moving a lot better.
That's tremendous.
Yeah.
Improvement.
Because that's a natural way of moving the body. So once you experience that there's no reason not to use the rhythm, right? So that's why. Now, so today, again, I'm not going to focus on keeping the swing plane more squared. Your tendency is slight outward swing plane. but you can handle the club motion quite well. So I just try to awaken your lower body.
Yeah.
Right? Now let's do the same thing with the club. Swing the club back and forth. Again, this time the club is lighter than the orange rib. It is also stiffer, right? So you have to, again, work with the club. Now pay attention to physical characteristics or inertial characteristics, and you have to adjust your body motion to work with the club. Swing back and forth continuously. Give enough shoulder turn. Swing. So I will record this now.
Oh, okay.
Now I will record this, and you will see how inconsistent your swing plane is.
Okay.
So, ready, go, swing back and forth. Okay, here. Now the clip is lighter. The backswing is flat. The downswing is quite outward. This is because you're using the arms and try to control everything. And particularly at the end of the backswing, if you just use the arms and go flat here, then you stop here, hold it here, then this just moves this way. But if you let the body, turn the body, use the shoulder turn, add extra shoulder turn, then let the club drop this way here, not this way. So go here and then drop the club head here, then it'll be a lot more consistent. Okay. I have arthritis in my fingers, so okay. So now, particularly at the end of the back, you have to adjust your body motion. So instead of just going here and then hold it here, it goes this way. But here, you have to give more shoulder turn and then allow the club go this way instead of going this way. Okay. So you have to control, you have to change your body motion so that your club head ends up here, not here. Okay? So pay attention to the club head motion all the way. See how you have to feel how the club head is moving. If this motion is too quick, if this motion is too quick and you stop it, then it will be pushed that way. So it has to be continuous, smooth motion. Smooth. So you have an acceleration here and then deceleration to this position, acceleration here and then deceleration here. You have to have a smooth, continuous motion to feel the motion of the club head. Now start increase the speed, but maintain that consistent, smooth motion. So this is your homework. Okay. I'm not going to work on that aspect today, but so when you have a really slow motion, go here and then slow down to this position here, and then speed up and slow down to this position here. So if you continue this motion really slow, have just an easy motion here, and you will be able to maintain consistent motion here. Okay, so establish this, and then as you increase the effort, swing, swing, swing. Still, this plane has to be the same. But when you start increasing the speed, then it goes outward, it goes flatter more. So first, establish the swing plane with the club. As you increase the speed, you have to maintain the same plane. That's what you need to practice. Yeah. So all in all, what happens is your lower body action is now so natural.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. It really
Yeah.
is.
So let me record from this direction.
Okay.
So keep swinging back and forth. Start with the slow motion and start increasing the speed. Ready, go. Okay. Yeah. So this will be a good practice for you. Okay. So initially start with the slow motion and then establish the swing plane. And then as you increase the speed, if necessary, you will adjust your body motion. So this time, let's do the same thing, but try to have a reverse pivot posture at the top.
Okay.
So intentionally. So go here and then maintain the reverse pivot posture here instead of using your typical pattern here. All you need is, if you go to reverse pivot, naturally the right shoulder goes a bit higher because this versus this motion here. Then in order to have reverse pivot, you are not leaning this way intentionally, but your head is here and your pelvis is going more this way. So naturally, and then you turn around your axis, then naturally you have reverse pivot posture, right? So intentionally try to come up with good reverse pivot posture. Again, start with the slow motion and increase the speed. Reverse pivot, more reverse pivot. Okay, so in terms of the color motion, do you feel it's a bit more consistent?
I do. But once again, it's very antithetical to avoid the reverse.
Yeah. So this is why I will leave it as to you as a homework. You are playing really well. Your handicap is 2 point something. So that means whatever you do, you will be able to maintain that handicap, right? And also your distance was, the longest was about 270 with this system, which is really good for amateur players. So you do have that level of playing, okay? And then now we introduced this new component in your swing. So you have to absorb this completely. You have to digest this completely.
Totally agree.
Before we work on your swing pattern, changing the swing plane and things like that. But that's why I today intentionally focused on your lower body action. But so as you get more accustomed to this rhythm, then you can gradually try the slight different posture at the top here. So the overall you have really consistent motion of the club. Okay, and then when this happens, then you can come back again. Then we can really do the swing analysis.
Sounds good.
Okay, but the way you responded today, in terms of the lower body action, that was really good. So it was like it was mainly because of your choice, or you were taught that way. But now you know there is another option, or a more natural way to move your body. Then because you know that, then the whole world will be different.
Yeah, I'm looking
So
forward
you have this choice here. And when you diligently work on this, then you will be able to reshape your swing.
Yeah.
And then once it is settled, then we'll take a look at the motion with these cameras and everything. And then we can go from there.
Excellent.
Okay?
Excellent.
Yeah, this was a really good session today.
I agree.